Reading quotes in life lessons is like exploring the profound insights of great philosophers. These carefully selected quotes have the power to transform our lives and shape our thinking. And today, we delve into the wisdom of one such philosopher, David Hume, whose ideas have had a profound impact on philosophy in our understanding of human nature.
A wise man's kingdom is his own breast, or, if he ever looks farther, it will only be to the judgment of a select few, who are free from prejudices and capable of examining his work.
This quote suggests that a wise person's true power lies within themselves and that they only seek validation from a small group of unbiased individuals who can truly understand and appreciate their work.
Heaven and hell suppose two distinct species of men, the good and the bad, but the greatest part of mankind float betwixt vice and virtue.
This statement highlights the complexities of human nature, suggesting that most people do not fit neatly into categories of good or bad, but rather navigate a gray area between vice and virtue.
Generally speaking, the errors in religion are dangerous, those in philosophy only ridiculous.
This quote suggests that mistakes made in matters of faith and belief can have serious consequences, while errors made in the realm of philosophical thinking may only lead to humor or amusement.
The sense of justice and injustice is not derived from nature, but arises artificially from education and human conventions.
This quote highlights the importance of education in shaping our understanding of justice and injustice. It suggests that our perception of what is fair and unfair is not inherent, but rather learned through education and societal norms.
Nature has pointed out a mixed kind of life as most suitable to the human race, and secretly admonished them to allow none of these biases to draw too much, so as to incapacitate them for other occupations and entertainments.
This quote emphasizes the importance of maintaining a balanced lifestyle, suggesting that excessive focus on any particular aspect of life can hinder one's ability to engage in other activities and enjoy various forms of entertainment.
Be a philosopher, but, amidst all your philosophy, be still a man.
This quote encourages us to seek knowledge and wisdom, but also reminds us to never lose touch with our humanity and empathy towards others.
In vain, therefore, should we pretend to determine any single event or infer any cause or effect without the assistance of observation and experience.
This statement emphasizes the importance of relying on observation and experience to understand and interpret events and their causes and effects. It suggests that without these tools, our attempts to make sense of the world would be futile.
By liberty, then, we can only mean a power of acting or not acting according to the determinations of the will.
This quote emphasizes the importance of personal freedom and the ability to make choices based on one's own desires and decisions. It suggests that true liberty comes from having the power to act or not act based on our own will.
Hypothetical liberty is allowed to everyone who is not a prisoner and in chains.
This quote highlights the idea that liberty is often subjective and conditional, suggesting that true freedom is only granted to those who are not constrained by physical or metaphorical chains.
A wise man, therefore, proportions his belief to the evidence.
This quote emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and rational decision-making, suggesting that we should base our beliefs on solid evidence rather than blind faith.
Eloquence, when at its highest pitch, leaves little room for reason or reflection, but addressing itself entirely to the fancy or the affections, captivates the willing hearers and subdues their understanding.
This quote highlights the power of persuasive communication, suggesting that when eloquence reaches its peak, it can overpower logical reasoning and critical thinking, appealing solely to the emotions and imagination of the audience.
He is happy whose circumstances suit his temper, but he is more excellent who can suit his temper to any circumstances.
This quote reflects on the idea that true happiness lies in being adaptable and flexible. It suggests that it is not enough to have favorable conditions, rather, being able to adjust one's attitude and adapt to any situation is a higher level of excellence.
The vulgar observation that the corruption of the best things gives rise to the worst.
This quote offers a profound insight into the nature of corruption and its potential consequences. It reminds us to be cautious of the impact that corruption can have on even the most virtuous aspects of society.
It is seldom that liberty of any kind is lost all at once.
This quote highlights the gradual erosion of freedom and how it can be easily taken away if not protected and valued.
Art may make a suit of clothes, but nature must produce a man.
This quote suggests that while art may enhance or decorate our appearance, it is ultimately our innate qualities and characteristics that define us as individuals.